How does one dance around the topic of combo expression? I find it difficult to engage with the debate because we haven't all agreed on what that phrase means, and it's hard for me to meaningfully throw my hat in the ring because my interpretation could be different to many others. It's a semantic argument, sometimes, and yet, I still feel compelled to talk about combo expression and what it means to me. It was simple for me, my testament came to mind. Often when I land a hit, I choose two combos based on how I currently feel. There's this one. I use this one the way most people use combos. I'm aiming for a hard knockdown and a way to continue my pressure. Then there's this one. I go for it when I want to set up a stronger neutral and start zoning. It pushes them further away than the other combo, which makes it harder to keep an advantage if I do want close range pressure, but it works wonders if I want to zone. Not only because they're further away, but because it places this succubus on top of them, which further amplifies my zoning ability. I don't believe there's an optimal option here. I strive to play at high level, and I do believe that the better choice will always be unclear. It's not only matchup dependent, it's also player dependent. Sometimes I feel confident that I have a read on their defensive habits, so I choose to continue my pressure up close, aiming for greater reward than I'd get from zoning. Maybe they have me figured out and I need to run with any pressure I can get. At other times, I choose the latter combo. Maybe it's the matchup, maybe I feel like I'd do better in the long run if I'm able to frustrate my opponent by annoying them with my zoning, which, based on how people have been treating me in Strive, I think I'm pretty annoying. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of ruins my mood, but you do you. This is why I don't play random people so much anymore. There's a lot that goes into high-level play. Most fighting game scenarios are definitely not something where you can say this was the absolute right or wrong thing to do. It reminds me of a time I played in a team tournament for Granblue Fantasy Versus, and the commentators, and some people in chat alike, criticized my decision to use Matera's super move here because the resulting damage was low, and the move is best saved to be used as a reversal in a tight defensive situation, because Matera has no other reversal moves.
That was her sole reversal. Now it's gone.
And no fireball for Cat, and that's it, run straight to the butterfly.
Yeah, I should have saved the meter. I fully agree, Ken. Gotta save that meter, that's your only reversal.
I won that match, but going back and hearing how they lingered on that decision kind of bothered me. Like, on paper I saw where everyone was coming from, but that's not how things go. I know myself and how I play fighting games better than anyone. I'm 100% confident I would never have used that move as a reversal, even if I had been put in that tight spot where I was stuck defending. I'm scared of taking risks. I was nervous during that stage of the tournament. Matera's reversal is slow and easy to option select anyway. Look, ask anyone that plays me, I don't bet very often. I made the decision that was best for me and my playstyle. I spent that meter so I could get that little extra damage from the rare opening I'd found, and with their health much lower, that would reinforce my zoning and make it scarier for them to approach me in neutral now that they have less health to work with. But this kind of nuance is entirely void in most Twitter posts. I've somewhat digressed, so let's bring this back to combos. I gave an example about Testament based on my interpretation of combo expression. I've seen people say that I'm actually just describing player expression. Fair enough. Once again, we're not really working with a universal definition, so it's a waste of energy to call someone wrong for that. To each their own. I've seen people interpret combo expression as less about the decisions I prioritize, you know, zoning versus close range pressure, and more about achieving that same goal through a different combo that lets you express yourself. The people that say this argue that fighting games lack combo expression because, say I want the goal of my combo to be in preserving resources, that there is an optimal combo you'll use to achieve that goal. I'd agree that there are optimal combos each for separate goals, but does this dismiss the idea of combo expression? Okay, truthfully, I'm here because a Twitter poll asked what's most important to us in a fighting game, and someone said combo expression isn't real because optimal combos aren't expressive. This kinda highlights my issue with a lot of the FGC. You'll probably get the vibe from some of my videos that I don't care to be optimal all the time when I play a fighter. I'm playing for fun, yay! People say that doing wacky combos is not combo expression, it's just you not being optimal. Well, it is true that you're not being optimal, but I don't see how that clashes with the idea of combo expression. Seriously, why do they clash? The poll is asking me what I like the most in my fighting games. Optimal or not, some fighting games give you the freedom to do wacky combos and others don't. Is this Ghostblade combo a form of combo expression? Yes. Call me pretentious, but combos can also be an art form that you are allowed to use during a match without being smited by the gods of optimal.
Oh, that makes me love the song even more. What the fuck is this?
Yo, I got the home run!
What the fuck?
Let's go!
What the fuck is that? That was sick!
It was sick, yes! Yes, I do genuinely like games that have more combo expression to let me do this crap. I wouldn't call this Ghostblade combo art, but you get what I'm saying. As opposed to doing the same auto combo over and over in a game like Granblue. Is it optimal? No. Is it still a form of expression that affects our experience? Yes. Guys, you don't go to Devil May Cry players and tell them that their combo expression doesn't exist, because it would be more optimal to spam meteors and get their triple S rank that way. Do you? In no way are many of these pro players playing optimally by any metric. However, these super smoking sexy combos... Hold on. However, these super smoking sexy combos that they perform still count as combo expression, don't they? Maybe you think it's different in a single player game versus a competitive game. You know, if you're not playing optimally, that can greatly affect your chances of winning. This is true, and simultaneously true is that some fighting games are still more expressive with their combos than others. Like, I'm just not understanding the argument about something needing to be optimal to be valid. You can articulate your point in the comments if you sincerely believe that, but I genuinely don't see how you can't count combos that are not optimal. This isn't a case of tier list discussions where not playing optimally undermines the whole point of a tier list. Combos are separate from the need to be optimal in order to matter. Furthermore, like I said, there are always more layers to these things than you'd expect. We all know the most optimal combo is the one you don't drop, but maybe it's also the one that inflicts the most mental damage. Emotions largely dictate a person's play, which is how I know when a lot of you want to burst or DP, and you can't underestimate how quickly someone's play can change once you set them off. Like, I'll admit, I've played in a Smash tournament before, and when the guy taunted me after the first stock, I played like an idiot and proceeded to lose. Rare L for me, it happens. I'm just not seeing how combo expression isn't real, despite multiple interpretations of the phrase existing. Most attempts to invalidate it are rooted in the assumption that everything you do needs to be optimal. Even some attempts to prove its existence are rooted in the need to play optimally. If we were discussing tier lists and matchups, I'd agree, but I don't think combos belong under the same umbrella, and I still think it's worth discussing. The poll asked me what I care about the most in a fighting game. My answer was not combo expression, but combo expression still matters to me. Like, I deadass played BlazBlue Cost Tag Battle for 200 hours, and I've played like 10 online matches. I was just doing a bunch of fun combos. Shoutouts to my bestie putting me in his combo videos, and I can enjoy this game in this way, whereas I couldn't enjoy games like Street Fighter V or Granblue in this way. So yeah, I think combo expression is real and it does matter to me. Or are you still going to say it doesn't exist? At the end of the day, all I've done is put you through two different interpretations that I had of the phrase. If someone wanted to discuss the topic of different combos optimally achieving the same goals, they wouldn't get much out of this video, but I guess that's the problem with not having a universal definition of a word, right? I'm glad you listened to mine though. It was nice to throw my hat in the ring. This was a shorter video, huh? I've been kinda craving doing a longer one that delves deep into a topic, but who knows when that's coming. Anyway, bye-bye!
君なら使おう。 Not over yet. 君の3ファウルだ。